I decided to write emotional equations partly because I was going through a very difficult time. A lot of us in this downturn have had our emotions tested. And for many of us, our emotions are sort of like this mystery. We talk about our emotions getting the best of us as if it's some evil twin that inhabits our body and takes over us. And what I was looking for as just as a human being, but also as the CEO of a company that was struggling, was how could I understand my emotions a little bit better so my emotions could represent the best in me as opposed to have my emotions get the best of me. And so I started using emotional equations as my way of getting through a very difficult time. Math is really about relationships. And in normal math, it's the relationship of numbers. In emotional equations, it's the relationship of emotions. Here's how emotional equations work. First of all, there are like emotional building blocks. There's two components usually associated with an emotional equation, and there's a plus, minus, divide, or times attached. Let me use one as an example. There are really two components in our lives that lead to us to feeling anxiety. It's what you don't know and what you can't control. So anxiety equals uncertainty times powerlessness. So what does that mean? How do you use that? Well, if you know that what you don't know, or uncertainty, is a component of anxiety, the thing to focus on is what do you know? Because quite often when we get really obsessed with what we don't know, the mystery of it all, we're missing the fact that there's some things that we do know. And then on the powerlessness side, what we can't control, the thing to ask yourself is, what can you influence? As opposed to what is it that you feel like is outside of your control. Because anxiety gets reduced when you realize that there's certain things that you do know and certain things that you can influence. So the reason that emotional equations will help a reader or someone who actually is digesting the book is, first of all, it's going to help you be a little more emotionally literate and aware of what's going on inside of yourself. To actually be emotionally fluent such that you can be able to articulate, I'm feeling jealous right now. And instead of acting out jealousy and it comes in all kinds of other forms, you can say, I guess I'm feeling jealous right now. And you can know that, gosh, there's a couple components that lead to jealousy, and maybe I should do a deeper dive as to understanding why I have a level of mistrust here, or where my self-esteem might be a little bit at risk right now. So once you understand the components that make up disappointment or happiness or wisdom or authenticity, you're able to put in time and energy, in essence, invest in that emotion and help that emotion work for you as opposed to against you.